30 seconds until minions spawn.
Oh, we got one. Nice, that's one flash down. And this is why you need to pay attention level 1 or you lose a summoner. Hello my fellow misfortunates, welcome to another game on my Smurf account. I am again playing Grasp of the Undying because I think it's a rune that's very much fun to play. And also it's a nice opportunity to go Death's Dance first. And as you know, Death's Dance is the best AD carry item right now by far. It's just literally allows you to play the game against the likes of Zed and Dr. Mundo in this example here, and Shyvana even. Because those bruisers, tanks and assassins give AD carries a real hard time. AD carries pre-minute 40 have no favorable matchups pretty much, so yeah, so just having that extra resistances with armor, magic resist and health, you know, with lifesteal, it just gives you way more freedom. You can actually auto-attack people without getting instantly one-shot. In this case, by the way, we're going for a full crit build after Grasp. No, wait, Grasp is not the item. After Death's Dance, and we have a lot of attack damage from Absolute Focus, Gathering Storm. So damage is definitely not a concern. The early game is just about surviving, providing utility, and some damage, but again mainly about not getting killed. You can trade quite heavily too. It will favor us for the most part. We have Second Wind, we have Grasp. Grasp is quite strong in the lane phase. The only issue is, yeah, so maybe I should explain the reason why I go Death's Dance first. The only issue with Grasp is that it doesn't really do much damage in the mid to late game because you don't get to activate it much. However, Death's Dance, due to its bleed effect, increases the time window you have, because as long as you bleed, you remain in combat, and for as long as you remain in combat, the Death's Dance timer refreshes. No, the Grasp of the Undying timer refreshes with every tick of damage you take from Death's Dance. So it's quite a simple yet effective synergy, and moreover the extra health we gain from Grasp and from Overgrowth give us more time to apply the lifesteal from our first item. So it's just very, very synergistic. You obviously lack in terms of damage when you only have one item, but well, in terms of burst damage, because the fact that you just survive for longer also means you can apply damage for a longer period of time, right? So it all goes hand in hand. Let's push this in. Collect some more Grasp procs. Yeah, in lane it's quite nice to collect as many procs as possible. It's your best opportunity pretty much. And every proc will make your late game stronger with the 3 extra health. Cancelled one auto. What a shame. Yeah, we could have killed Ezreal had I not cancelled that one auto. That's such a stupid mechanical mistake. Oh, it's too late though. Their jungler is nearby, we can't stay. However, we do get a nice back timing. Well, when you go for Death's Dance first, your back timings are always very lenient, so to speak, because you look at the components. It's mostly long swords and cloth armor. And also early lifesteal. Well, this is essentially... always people comment whenever I go for a Doran stacking build, wouldn't Vamp Scepter be better? The answer is no, because Vamp Scepter doesn't provide flat health, which you do need in order to have enough time to apply your lifesteal. However, with the Grasp page, you do have the health, because you have Grasp, which gives you more max health, and you have Overgrowth, which increases your health. Which means Vamp Scepter is actually putting in more work than it would be normally. We've got a nice lead right now. Can't really proc Demolish while they are there, it's too risky. It's more like for when you push them out of lane. Ooh, I take a tower shot for that. Ultimately doesn't matter if I apply my Vamp Scepter often enough. Shyvana's topside, so I won't be getting bursted down in the next few seconds. Shyvana might be bot in the next minute or so, though. Need to keep that in mind. I have heal if we need to. Okay, it doesn't look like it. Or actually, Hecarim had minion aggro. You see the Z, so we should be safe. We get one more plating. Perfect. Okay, and we also get a nice back timing because we get Warhammer plus upgraded boots. And upgraded boots are quite nice with this because the additional movement speed means it's way easier to catch up to them if your Grasp proc is ready, right? And the more Grasp procs we can farm in the early game, the better our late game, as I've told you. Right now it's already 39 health from Grasp and 33 from the other rune, so it's essentially like a Doran's Blade worth of health, which we have extra. So yeah, you can compare this pretty easily to the Precision Inspiration Crit Misfortune, which actually does stack Doran's Blades. So effectively we're at 2 Doran's Blades right now. In terms of health, but obviously way better in terms of lifesteal. And in terms of slot efficiency, because Doran's Blade, you do need to resell them sooner or later. There's no denying that. The fact that you get the procs off of Q bounces is so neat. It very much reminds me of good old Kleptomancy. She was too far away to ult her right away, and moving too close to the tower. I'm not sure. Maybe I should have ulted, now that I think about it. But she looked too far away. Let's actually go ward. We can use our lane priority. That's also a thing. With that rune page, it's so easy to get lane priority. But we can use that to get a deep ward right here. Seeing both camps. They knew, for some reason. That looks like a good dive, doesn't it? Wow, I took way more damage than I anticipated. Well, I got hit by everything, so not the best look for me. Good job, though. Nice. Let's clear the wave and... Can we take it? Bot lane respawning. Yeah, we can take it. That can actually ult the next wave before our base too. Crashing the entire minion wave into the next tower. That puts a lot of pressure on them. Now we can go mid lane and pressure that tower. And again, we don't need to be afraid of Zed whatsoever, because we got this bad boy right now. Yeah, we definitely need healing reduction. I was contemplating, but I forgot about Mundo until that point. Yeah, we definitely need to get Executioners right now for Dr. Mundo. And this is a nice thing too. You buy big, expensive items, which means you have a high slot efficiency, which inferentially means you have slots to spare for cheap items such as Executioner's Calling, which you need for their effects. Something that the Crit Misfortune build, or the Inspiration Crit Misfortune build, struggles with, because you need so much space in your inventory for all the Doran's Blades. Nice, good job. Yeah, that dive though. I'm not a fan of this. We should not be under tower here. That's exactly how you can throw a game away. Huh. Pointless dive again. Just play it safe. There's no reason not to. I don't have Executioners yet, so we can't really do anything against Mundo. In case you wonder why I didn't ult, we have no CC to chain this with, and only now do I have enough mana for E plus R. And even that, it's just not enough to keep Mundo in my ulti for long enough. So ulting would have been a complete waste. And yeah, even though I need Executioners, I think spending all my gold here is more beneficial overall. So I just gotta be F-Sword for my Essence Reaver. The F-Swords are, in and of themselves, a power spike always, because you pay for 1 attack damage, 35 gold, which means 40 attack damage is worth 1,400 gold. However, you get this at 1,300 gold, which makes it more than 100% cost efficient, which is the definition of a power spike, isn't it? But yeah, most people don't keep that simple math in mind when buying items, which is why I explain it ever so often. Drake and 10. Nice try, brother. That's Drake for us. Yeah, AP Shyvana is like an assassin, but with the 30 extra magic resist, she can't touch me. Those Ezreal ultis are fairly accurate when you keep in mind that he cannot know how much health the dragon got left. Z flash. Okay, just making sure he dies. He could have lived without me flashing. I'm so fighting is a little bit awkward. However, my auto attacks have a lot of value, so I should stick around. That was such a poorly timed Q. Morgana is very lucky to live that. Yeah, I should probably still base, even though I cannot spend all my gold here. Okay, so let's look at our health. 23 times 3 is 69. Plus 131 is 180. No, it's not. It's 200. So 200 extra health, which... Actually, let's probably grab this. 200 extra health, which means we essentially got 2.5 extra Doran's Blades in our inventory right now, without taking up actual inventory space. So yeah, you just get so tanky with this rune page. And just living long enough to auto-attack. Good luck, Zed. All planned. All calculated. Every single grasp proc that I got this game led up to this very moment. Oh well. What? Come back. No. I want to kill you. Alright. And yeah, we're only getting tankier from here, because we get more grasp procs and more health from overgrowth. Even if it's warded, what they're gonna do. Right, got it. Just in time before Baron spawns. I want to base when I can get my Essence Reaver. So I need to save mana now. Because if I don't, I'm pretty much worthless. Yeah, Mundo threw a cleaver at me, but it literally does nothing. And by the way, if you're one of those AD carry players who complain about getting one-shot, chances are you're not building Death's Dance in your item builds. Because this item just literally stops, or it just patches every single problem the AD carry role has at the moment. Nice. Yeah, try out trading me. You should move with Herald, definitely. Ensuring we take down that inhibitor. Drake and 4. So after inhibitor we just go to the Dragon Pit. Alright, that's gone. Perfect. Nice. Team is on the same page. That's what I like to see. Yeah, we should probably send one person top lane to stop Mundo from taking our base for free. Oh, what? They're actually chasing us. As crazy as this may sound. They lose the fight. But Mundo just gets to do his thing. However... Okay, now he teleports. Yeah, if he was to take that base race, then of course we would win the game. But he's smart enough to... Well, he's stupid enough to teleport onto a minion and not onto the tower. Which means we can kill him. And now we can take down their base, can't we? Yeah, okay, that teleport was in good spirit from his part. But she should have not teleported that aggressively. Getting Morgana queued might have lost us the game here. Oh, I can ult so many minions. Oh, that feels good. Come on, Zed, show me what you got. Nothing, huh? Thought so. You can't touch me. I should still base. I'm sitting on 3k gold. Oh no, 2k gold. 3k would be ridiculous, but 2k is also way too much to stay. The more gold you have in your pocket, the less gold you have spent on items. And the less gold you spend on items, the weaker you are. Super simple logic. But now I actually get to spend all of my gold. Which means we should be able to end the game now, shouldn't we? Yeah, just push mid lane, I guess. Top lane would also be nice because it takes away pressure from this tower. Whereas in mid lane we are still very protected. However, mid lane towers are so valuable, just taking down theirs would be worth quite a bit. Crazy damage, Zed. Yeah, we can keep going, can't we? Live, misfortune, live! Alright, this was quite the stomp. And forgive me if I repeat myself, but if you struggle as an AD carry, if you keep dying, if you struggle with assassins, with tanks, Death's Dance is your best friend. It's just so simple. You don't need... Obviously Grasp is a little bit troll. You can play this in any series build. For example, in a crit build, their Death's Dance is a perfect third item, for example. If you want to see that, then click the link on your screen right there. A big thank you to all my Patreons and channel members. If you want to become a Patreon yourself, just go to patreon.com/mfdb. But if you rather save your money, you can support me for free by clicking the like and the subscribe button.